I'm Councilman David James, and welcome to District 6, a jewel in the heart of Louisville. Today, I'm going to give you a personal tour of District 6 and show you some of the areas that I am proud to represent on Metro Council. Many neighborhoods make up our district, including California, Limerick, Park Hill, and South Central, just to name a few. Additionally, there are over a dozen active neighborhoods in the Old Louisville area. Together, these neighborhoods are represented by the Old Louisville Neighborhood Council. I think you'll find that there is something going on in every neighborhood, mostly due to our active citizens, who I'll talk with along the way. Join me now as we take a tour of a district that is full of history, tradition, culture, and pride. Welcome to District 6. I'm joined today by Joan Stewart, Chair of the Old Louisville Neighborhood Council. Joan, thanks for being here. Joan, why don't you take a moment of time and tell everyone what Old Louisville means to you?
Old Louisville means family. Family is an all-encompassing, all-loving group of people, and that's what Old Louisville means to me. I used to drive through Old Louisville when I didn't live here and think, I need to live in this neighborhood because of the feeling of ambiance that just always engulfed me when I walked or drove through Old Louisville. So when I had the opportunity to move here, I jumped on it. The neighborhood associations, the people, the surroundings, our fabulous park, all the events that happen are just amazing. I love Old Louisville.
Joan, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for everything that you do and the neighborhood associations do to make this place a better place for everyone.
You're welcome.
Old Louisville has so many hidden treasures that it's hard to pick out just one. From the vast backyard gardens, elegant fountains, architecture of St. James Court to the historic bed and breakfasts tucked throughout the neighborhood, there truly is something for everyone. I'm here today at one of Old Louisville's 12 distinct bed and breakfasts, the DuPont Mansion, with Herb Warren. Herb, I'd like to thank you for allowing us to be here today, and thank you for being here in Old Louisville. But most importantly, I'd like for you to tell everybody a little bit about the mansion and what they can expect if they stay.
Sure. The DuPont Mansion was built about 1887 by Alfred DuPont, one of two grandchildren of the original French descendant that came to Delaware. And they came to Louisville to expand the family fortunes. As you know, the DuPont Chemical Company is still here, and he was the founder of the DuPont Manual High School, DuPont Circle, and all that stuff. They were movers and shakers in town, and this was one of the mansions that he built. It's about 8,000 square feet. We have 7 guest rooms here, all with private baths and jacuzzi-type tubs. There's places to relax. We have both business and leisure travelers. We have a good number of our guests are right here from Louisville, celebrating anniversaries and birthdays. But of course, we have many guests from Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Nashville, and around. And more than half of our guests come from throughout the nation, passing through Louisville or coming to enjoy one of its many attractions. For example, we are halfway between downtown 4th Street Live and Churchill Downs, only a mile to either one. We were the proud recipient of a Historic Preservation Award when we did this in 2001, and we've been in business now about 11 years, and we really enjoy being a part of historical Louisville and the grand mansions that are down here.
That's great. Herb, I want to thank you for allowing us to be here again, and thank you for letting us see the mansion, and thank you for being a good resident of Old Louisville.
Thank you. Glad to do it.
One of the most common questions I hear when I talk to neighbors in Old Louisville is, what's going on with 4th and Oak? In Louisville's past, 4th and Oak was a bustling corridor of shops and a gathering place for all. Now it's run down and has too many closed-up shops and locked doors. 4th and Oak needs our help, and that's why I've created the Oak Street Task Force, which is finding a way to make this corridor vibrant once again. Much work has already been done, and I'm proud to announce in this year's budget for Metro government, we've allocated over $250,000 to revitalize this corner. Soon you'll see new street furniture, more trash cans, brick pavers at the crosswalks, and new sidewalks where they're needed, as well as newly repaved street. These improvements will help attract the right kind of investment in small businesses that will truly complete the transformation of 4th and Oak. We're working with the best and brightest in our city to make that happen, and we appreciate all their hard work. Stay tuned, as the best is yet to come. We've now moved further west in District 6 to the proud neighborhood of California. The area was settled by Germans around the time of the 1849 gold rush. Oral tradition holds that because the land was the far west of the city, it was called California. After the Civil War, many African Americans settled their area, and there has been a strong sense of pride and neighborhood activism ever since. My office has been working closely with the neighbors to formulate a master plan for the California Community Center and the California Park. Joining us now is Michael Dean, chair of the California Collaborative, who would tell us more about the Collaborative and what we're doing to improve the neighborhood. Michael?
Yes, the California Collaborative is a neighborhood management system. It was devised by the two community groups, residential community groups in California. There's the California Neighborhood Coalition and the California Block Club Federation. They got together, and with the help of the Community Foundation of Louisville and the Annie Casey Foundation through the Network Center for Community Change, they were given a grant. And the idea of the California Collaborative is a neighborhood management system about neighborhood revitalization. And so we try to affect 4 areas: social conditioning, marketing, economic development, housing, and the physical appearance of our neighborhood. We have a youth group called Helping in the Hood, and they help us to facilitate trying to make these type of moves and changes in the neighborhood.
That's great. I think that's an awesome program and an awesome thing that you're doing. Can you tell people how they can get in touch with you if they want to participate?
Sure. They can call me directly. My number is 719-7164. Also, we have a web page. It's just simply californiacollaborative.org.
That's great. Mike, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for all the work that you and the associations and the Federation do here to make this a better place for everybody, and I'm just very appreciative.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you for the work you've done.
Nestled in the heart of the California neighborhood is St. Stephen's Church. St. Stephen's is an icon in Louisville because of the passionate outreach into the community and its drive to make Louisville, specifically the West End, a better place to live. Pastor Kevin Cosby has been gracious enough to join us today and talk a little bit more about St. Stephen's and what St. Stephen's means to the community and what the community means to St. Stephen's. Pastor Cosby, thank you for being here.
It is a joy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. St. Stephen's loves California. We've had many opportunities and have been invited to leave this neighborhood, but our heart is right here in California. We are one of the longest established ongoing institutions in this neighborhood. We've been here since 1926. We have prided ourselves as being a church without walls, a church that has tried to reach out to the community and improve the quality of life for the residents. Back in the early days of St. Stephen's history, we gave birth to a boys club, which eventually became the Orange Beach Boys Club. And for old timers, they remember the Orange Beach Boys Club and what it meant to so many young men in this community. Now we have the Family Life Center, and the Family Life Center is a tremendous outreach to this community, providing an array of services and programs for all ages, quality of life issues for seniors, health and recreation issues to help improve the health of the people here in the California community, and of course an array of programs to help improve the lives of kids. Our motto is, you do not have to belong to St. Stephen for St. Stephen Church to belong to you. So we love this community, and we're also excited about the $9 million new construction that we will begin in the next few weeks, and that's going to enhance this community. It's going to be a great source of pride, not only for California, but all of West Louisville, including the city of Louisville. But thank you so much, David, for your leadership. We were saddened several years ago when we lost Councilman Unsell, but I'm delighted that you're our councilman. You're doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to working with you for many years to come.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. But let me go back to something else you just mentioned. You said you're making a $9 million investment in this community?
A $9 million private investment in this community. And that reflects the commitment I think this church has for this neighborhood. And with all the other things that both the private and public sector is planning for this neighborhood, you know, the sun is shining bright in California.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Reverend.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much for St. Stephen's, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Everything you
Thank
do
you,
for this
Councilman.
community.
Thank you for what you do.
In the southern part of District 6 lies South Central Park, surrounded by Taylor-Berry neighborhood. Landmarks in the area include Churchill Downs, Fraser Elementary School, and South Louisville Community Center. South Central Park is a great place for sports and recreation. Stop by on the weekend and you're bound to see one of the many football and soccer league games going on in this beautiful green space. Many of our residents in this part of the district have expressed interest in creating a neighborhood association so we can establish priorities and make plans of improvement. If you have any interest in being a part of the new neighborhood association in this area, please call my office at 574-1106. That's 574-1106. District 6 has 3 wonderful community centers: South Louisville, California, and the Park Hill Community Center, where we are now. These community centers are good resources for our youth, families, and seniors, and great places to congregate and enjoy the neighborhood. I've worked closely with our Metro Parks Department to make sure that exciting new arts and cultural activities are available in these community centers. Additionally, at California's Community Center, we're holding community meetings to find out what you, the residents, want to see there. Here along Algonquin Parkway, residents have been severely impacted by drainage problems for many years. Many basements are flooded and valuable property has been damaged or completely lost. MSD has found a solution to these problems, and I'm working with them and Metro Parks to ensure these improvements occur as soon as possible. MSD and Metro Parks also plans to hold public meetings this fall about the improvements. In the meantime, my office will continue to push these agencies to make sure the work is done the right way and the problems are solved. I hope that this tour of District 6 has shown you some of the wonderful activities occurring in our district. But more importantly, I hope it has shown you how many wonderful people we have in District 6. Truly, the team of people that work together in our district to ensure a better quality of life for everyone around them is incredible. Unfortunately, we're not able to spend time with all of them today. But know that for every person we've talked with today, there are 50 others working with them side by side to make our neighborhoods great. It is those people that deserve a big thank you from all of us. If you want more information about the projects you've seen here today, or if you'd like to know more about your neighborhood, please feel free to call my office at 574-1106. That's 574-1106. It is an honor to serve as the District 6 Councilman in Metro Louisville, and I thank you for watching.
You're watching Metro TV, a public service of Louisville Metro government.